Okay, basically, Fibromat is in a business of erosion control and geosynthetics. So mainly, we started with the erosion control. Then from there, we have expanded, to cover all areas of geosynthetics, mainly in the erosion control, soil retaining, separation, vegetation, reinforcement, filtration, and sediment control. So our customers are mainly infrastructure contractors, but we do have construction, those involved in construction, but not so much because we are actually providing green services based on green infrastructures. So, like for example, for the slopes, greening of slopes, using the technology of bioengineering. Bioengineering means we use a lot of biomass product to treat civil applications. Like for example, in slopes, last time normally a lot of consultants they would design a concrete, which is hard in nature. So we are providing a softer and green solution towards achieving the same problem to solve the erosion problems. Actually, we don't deal direct with the government. Very little, or because we in the supply chain, Fibromat, we are still at I would say, at the fourth or fifth level. Meaning, if there's any requirement from the government, either from JPS, JKR, they will have the main contractor, okay, then they will have another subcontractor, or probably then there's another work on the specialist construction of reinforcement, greening, or stabilization, then we might be under them. So I would say that now mainly our customers are like infrastructure contractors, then we also deal direct with developers. Like for example, we do design and build for EcoWorld, Setia, like WCT or Gamuda, something like that. These are the major players that we serve. Okay, now if you look at our business, in fact, last year we have recorded a very healthy growth on the top line, which is about 40%. Personally, I would think that climate change plays a very important part because now most of people become more proactive rather than reactive. So if you look at the climate change, there are two main issues. One, there's a persistent and very high rainfall, meaning then with that phenomena, they create a lot of flash floods. But also a lot of, actually our river banks, coastal line has been eroded due to this effect. Then there's another phenomenon it's very hot. It's just like now we have the El Nino effect, the very extreme weather, even in Malaysia, we are talking about 37 to 40 degrees. With that, if you drive along the major roads, then you can see a lot of open burning, not open burning, is wildfires. And so with this wildfire, we need to treat the area, meaning we have to green it. So that will give us business, okay? And with that, the government also realized the importance of, to rectify the problem. So in the last year budget, the government had allocated about 11.8 billion for the flood mitigation, okay, 563 million on the slope protection, and also 200 million is to protect the biodiversity and the habitat. In fact, I always like to say in Malaysia, unfortunately, to do something which is not the norm is always a challenge. For us, Fibromat, when we venture into this line of business, we actually face a very, very, I would say, very, very hard challenges. In fact, in both terms of acceptance of product and also financing. Okay, probably the first 15 years, no banks are giving us loan, and during the first 15 years, our government agencies, the consultant, most of the time they will reject our product. Okay, so because we are deemed to be the only local players which can provide design services, manufacturing, and also trading of both erosion control and geosynthetic products. Our competitors are mainly overseas and overseas product, from Germany, from US, from Netherlands, from Italy, which are already hundreds years company. And they put in a very high specification test methods, and for us, as an SME, it's quite a challenge to meet the standards. So I think luckily, we are lucky we are able to survive until today, and also thanks to actually our staff, willing to fight, together with the company and to stay afloat and to make money till today.